Alright, what's going on, guys? Back for a quick video. This one's gonna be a short one. For a few reasons, I didn't trade today. I don't think there was many trades to take, and I'm actually in the middle of packing to go back home, so I don't want this to be too long. Go home, get my setup all there and stuff, and then we'll get videos out. Probably one this weekend. It'll probably be just like a back testing video. And then next week we'll get back into um, trading on the actual account. Um, as you can see, this is Friday right here. This is why I did not trade today. Got a lot going on. To me, President Trump speaking should be read. I mean, when that man speaks, you guys have seen the candles that have came out of that. Um, so there's just too much going on. I did see that there was one really good trade that you could have taken due to data highs and data lows. But as you can see, like there's a bunch of red folders all week, and during the week there wasn't many like data lows because there wasn't no bottom wick and there was only a top wick. And so once that top wick was ran, most of the time you would look for the draw to be the opposing side, which would be the data low. But because there was no wick, it was just a body. There was no target. So I figured today would be generally similar, somewhat the same, but it wasn't. There actually was a wick, and we'll go over this real quick. So yeah, I mean, I took no trades today, obviously. There was a good trade though that I saw. I didn't look at the markets too much because I was at the gym and stuff early this morning. I just want to see something. I want to see if ES swept the 830. Nah, we didn't. What time was? Yeah, 8:30. Oh yeah, okay. So in the 1 minute, obviously, ES swept it. Oh, what am I doing? Check M and Q real quick. And yeah, 8:30 was swept. On M and Q. So that was data high, right? Data high was swept. I shouldn't have done it on the 5 minute, but there we go. So data high was swept up there, right? And then obviously with this fair value gap, there wasn't too many entries, and like that's what would have made it hard for me to trade, right? But the one entry that I think is reasonable, just because the draw is so clear to me, would be this. This 1 minute inverse. Pretty clean. I want to see if we tap into or if we're in any fair value gaps or anything. Let's see. Okay, so technically we come up and tap that order block, the 30-second order block. That's not the greatest confluence for me. I wish that like this up here was like a fair value gap or something, but let's see. There might be SMT as well. So 43 is the low, 45 is the high. 43. Yeah, no. I guess not, but let's see. I don't know. 840. That's why like it wasn't the greatest trade, right? But okay, so technically that's SMT, I believe. So boom, you tap a 30-second order block. You have 1 minute SMT, 1 minute inverse. Entering on this candle after the inverse. I mean, you can have your stop wherever, and then you just target data lows. And you would have gotten edged so hard to break even technically, because I think this is break even point, or at least would have been for me. Everyone's different, but this is like the first internal low. So boom, you go break even. It almost taps it. And depending on your fill, honestly, because no one gets perfect fills, you might have got tapped out. But I mean, it did run right down and hit the data low, so it was a nice draw. And obviously turned around after that. Didn't make any new highs. So I'm real glad that I sat out today. Is this a good trade? Yeah. Would I have taken it? I don't know. I honestly don't think so. Just because this huge fair value gap would have scared me. To be taking a trade inside that, even though this draw is so nice. Um, but yeah, I just completely sat out today. I didn't like look at the charts at all. I just went to the gym, kept a clear mind. Because I was really disappointed with like yesterday and stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean that's really one of the only trades I would have taken today. And like after the high and low were swept, I definitely would have been done for the day. I mean that's both objectives, right? Or I should have been done for the day if I was trading. Who's to say? If I would have actually gotten out of the market, or if I would have just tilted again. But that would have been the idea. If both objectives are taken, all the liquidity, like relative to today, was swept, like the highs and the lows and stuff like that, I should be done because there's no other play for me to be looking for. Um, and I mean, could you have found something in this? Yeah, I imagine. I mean, like even right here, you might have gotten a play, right? It might have been a break even play depending on where you went break even. Because if you went break even on this high, technically, I don't think it would have been break even. You would have TP'd out here prior to this massive drop at 936. But that's the thing. This trade also took place pre-market, so it might have been another reason for me not to take it. Um, but like I'm okay with trading pre-market depending. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to trade if there's no news pre-market. Like this would be the only reason I would trade is if we get like an A plus setup, which is technically isn't even an A plus setup. But like we're respecting bearish confluences, disrespecting bullish confluences, SMT, good break even point, and a definite draw on liquidity. So I mean it's like definitely a good trade. But the only thing that I think could be better potentially is like actually delivering from another fair value gap. Like if it was like this, if we had this right here, then that would have been perfect for me. And I could see myself taking that even pre-market, but because of this week and how everything's gone down, with my stats and stuff, there was no reason for me to trade today. Like A plus or not, there was no reason for me to get into the market. I'm just glad to still have an account. Could I have taken some practice trades just for some screen time? Yeah, but I just wanted to completely stay off the charts. In reality, I think that's best for my mental right now. I'm really excited for next week. I think it's gonna be great. I'm gonna be home. Uh, I'm not gonna be going to the gym in the morning. That'll be an afternoon thing. So the entire morning will be much less stressful. I'll have no classes, no homework, anything like that. So I can be really locked in. I just gotta make sure that like my head's good, like my mental space is good because that's the only thing that will limit me. But yeah, this was a real quick video. I think there's really not much to it, just because I didn't trade or anything. Leave in the comments if you guys found anything, any other trades than this, or if you took this exact trade. Because I do think this was a good one. And yeah, I just started a TikTok page. Same name as my YouTube, so go follow that. If you just want like quick recaps and stuff, because it's just like a slideshow of a daily recap. Obviously YouTube goes much more in depth and gives you reasoning behind everything, whereas TikTok's just like a quick screenshot and stuff like that. Just another way for us to connect and another way to keep you guys updated. If you don't have time to watch a YouTube video, you can always just go there, check that out. Um, yeah, I'm gonna try to get a video out at least once this weekend, because I like staying consistent. That's the only reason I'm posting this. I mean, I didn't take a trade and I didn't think conditions were great, but I still wanted a video out. Um, so yeah, that's really all I have for today, guys. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and let's get ready to kill the market next week. Peace.